Good morning. I'm losing control in my workspace. This is just getting crazier by the minute. I don't know if you can see, but my sewing machine is still on my table while I am messing around, learning new things, trying out new things. It's just crazy. So we've been away for 3 days, and coming back, my drip trees wasn't finished yet. Remember my drip tree video? Well, that was fun. Doing the first and second and third layers of the drip trees, that was fun. But then I got to the point where I needed to make them my own. And that is what makes life difficult. You know, something happens in our life. We get a new job, or we get a husband or boyfriend or a kid or whatever. And all of a sudden, even though that new thing is absolutely a blessing and amazing, all of a sudden, it feels as if our whole life is ripped apart, totally and utterly. And that is the same with art. Whenever you learn something new, the excitement at first, and it's great, and I am enjoying it, and then all of a sudden I come to the point where, what now? Because I've already have my own style. Well, after painting for 15 years or something, I think I developed a style. But now you learn something new and you throw that into the mix, then all of a sudden you have no idea who you are, where you are, and what you're supposed to do. So I'm finishing up some of my drip trees. And what am I learning in this process? What am I learning? I'm learning to play. I've never ever in my life worked on more than one artwork at a time. I like to start with one and then keep going until I'm done. And the quicker that is, the happier I am. So with these, I think I had 5 artworks going at the same time. So just when I'm busy with one and I have a little bit of paint on my paintbrush, I look for the other one and then I start working there. Oh, now the wind is blowing my thing. And then I added them there, and when I look back, this one is messed up, and it is just crazy. So I must admit, I'm going to show you some of them. I've finished, I think, 3 of the 5. And this is one of them. I absolutely love the blue. It can be a sky. It can be whatever you want it to be. It looks like even the sea, a crazy sea. So I thought, you know what? I think I did that with my palette knife at one stage. I just had enough of this Bob Blast things of wet paint and I don't know what else. And I just took my palette knife and I just worked the blue in there. And I absolutely love it. So, I don't know, the name, I don't know, Stormy Dancing Trees, Stormy Trees, One with Nature. It's just, I love this one. Then, there's 2 little ones. What I've learned on my way now, look at this beautiful one. Remember, I'm trying to get my focal point, and I think the pink there did it. in the midst of everything, your eye just go there. So I've got my focus point. I love the pink. Remember, it's still my drip trees, but whoa, there are many layers on. And what I'm also learning is it's okay to keep going. It's not a struggle. I have to get this out of my mind. You know, I've always believed if I keep going and it doesn't want to work out, it's a struggle. It's not a struggle. It's just a process. The same with life. We just keep going, add layer upon layer until I think this is it. I can keep going for weeks, but this is it. And what I'm also learning is I've learned, remember the video I made of the carrot people? Oh man, I'm now so, just look at that. There's actually, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little baby on the hip of the mom. I just did carrot people, and there's a little baby on the hip, and there they are going, walking in the trees. So between the trees, so it's always good to put your little painting either in a frame but on a white thing, piece of paper, so that you can see. So after many hours, I'm eventually done with this one also. Then there's just another little one. You can see, you can see my style coming through. Definitely. Remember in my Facebook page, Zetster's Lab, Zetster's Crazy Colorful Art is actually my art piece page. I will put everything on there with my write my story, but there once again I put in two little people. And what I love about this is the one is wearing green and the other one is wearing red. It just, I don't know, the sun's now, but look there, the sun is shining. Isn't it gorgeous? And look at my tree. Once again, my focal point is that tree or something. I don't know. But now I'm loving it because I kept going until I found my rhythm. I found my art. Also in this new things that I'm learning, so I incorporated the two, and it's actually great, I must say. And then I just saw this is an old painting of mine of proteas in the frame. I took this out and then I stuck the others on so that you can see how it's gonna look in a frame, and I absolutely love it. Should always tell a story, Bob says. So I think my two ones walking there can be a story. And I just love this, still love this one. I just wanted to share my proteas palette knife. That was quick years back. I just still love this one. I really still love this one. So then, this is a funny thing. So this is my large one, but it's not done yet, but very funny. So I was also, you can see the idea, and I was struggling. I put some sand on. Remember, that's also my thing. But I don't know, this is a second-hand canvas, a charity shop canvas, and I painted it white with our roof paint, and I don't know what, the paint just doesn't want to, I don't know, I struggle to get the paint on this canvas. And then up to a point yesterday where I was so fed up that I took my glue and all the paper towels that I've been using, lots and lots of them, to do my stuff and clean and whatever. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna stick it with the glue onto this thing. I don't know if you can see it, but it is actually, look there, gorgeous. So I don't know what I'm going to do, what the next step is. I'm still trying to get this dry. It was raining yesterday, so it took a long time. But just look at this. And this is just paper towels, dirty paper towels that I just stuck onto this with a very, very wet paintbrush full of very dirty water. So you know what? And it's also what I'm learning. What if I do this? What if I do that? If you don't enjoy your art and don't experiment and this is what Bob Blast also says, play in the sandbox. You got to start playing. I've lost my play. And I was too scared to try something new and to make a mess and whatever. And now I came to this point with this one there. I was just so fed up, and I thought, you know what? What if I start by just putting the paper towels on to get my texture, because I love working with texture. So I'll keep you posted about this one. I don't know what's going to happen. But once again, trying new things, even when they feel if it's not a successful, it's the next step. We got to stop fearing making mistakes, because there's no mistakes. There's just a stepping stone. And I'm learning that if I don't enjoy the process of art making, if I don't enjoy the process of living in this realm, my minute by minute, day by day journey through this life, what is it all about? You know, more and more I realize we are placed in this realm, in this body, to experience the abundant life that is us. We came here as absolute, full to the brim, abundant life. Because our Father, our spiritual source, is abundant life. So we get into this realm, get into a body, then we get into a family, a religion, a country, wherever you are placed as a little baby, and you get indoctrinated, and you learn the things of that place where you find yourself. And we forgot who we are. And then we got to get to that point where we forget all these other things and just realize, you know what? I'm placed in this realm to experience the abundant life. If this is not true, tell me, why are we here? The more I experience the abundant life in me, around me, all over, the more at peace I become. The more exciting my life becomes, the more beautiful my journey. So we are not placed in this realm to just get through it to some other side. We are here, and this is what I'm learning. And this is really making sense to me. I hope to you also. We are placed here to experience abundant life, joy, peace, love. I mean, that's why we're here. But most of us, because we forgot how to play and forgot that this is supposed to be enjoyed enjoyable journey. This life is just one big struggle, mostly because it's not turning out as you and the rest of your family or culture or what expects it to turn out. I was talking to a girl the other day, and she said something like in the lines of, she's scared she falls behind. You know, she's, I think, in her 30s, not married yet, not really stable in a job or whatever. And the minute she said that, I felt so, just something rose up in me. Not an anger, but just, compared to what? You fall behind compared to what? The culture that look around us is in total shambles, crazy, falling apart. So you are afraid that you fall apart compared to that? You know, we need to start realizing that life happens now. Abundant life flows through us now. And now is our time to experience and enjoy the abundance that is already in us. I just sharing what I have no idea. I was just trying to tell you about my people, my trees, drip trees, and my journey. But that is my journey at this stage, is learning to enjoy, learning to just enjoy the process, learning to just find my peace and my joy in this moment, learning to make peace with my journey, where I find myself right now, to realize it's exactly where I'm supposed to be. And instead of listening to the news and people and my mind and everything that tells me, oh, you're on the wrong path, oh, the world is falling apart, oh, you're not gonna make it, you don't have a big enough pension fund, blah, blah, blah. Instead of listening to all those things, I still my mind and I just be in this moment. Find my peace and joy and whatever else I can find in this moment. Just accepting where I am, realizing it's exactly where I'm supposed to be, because I've chosen to trust the abundant life in me, the one that brought me into this realm. I didn't have a choice, placed me. I was even adopted, so I was first placed into my mother's womb, and from there I was left in the hospital, and then other family miraculously came and adopted me. So I went through all of that, and without any choice. So why will I now start to try and take control? I left that behind. I am now just learning to enjoy my journey through this realm, moment by moment. Be grateful for what I do have. Focus on what I do have, instead of always fretting and be angry and fearful about what I don't have. And what about my future? What about, I have no idea where this is going, but I can be in total hysterics and whatever, because this is where I am now with this painting, or I can be excited about what is happening, and moment by moment I build on this and I enjoy this and I apply a next new color. And the awesome thing is then I always get back to the light in us, the abundance, that's the way, the truth, and the light. That light in us shines out of me. So it just shows me my next step. It shows me where I am now and the next step. That's all. So why worry about the whole staircase that I cannot see. What I can see is the light shining in my moment now and a little bit further. You know, enjoy that. Just start to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process, because that's where the joy lies. Not in trying everything in my power to get as quickly as possible to my end result and then miss the playing, miss the sandpit playing, miss the what if this happens. You know, that is where the joy is. Well, Izette from Zetster's Lab, thank you that I can share my journey and my things with you. Love you lots. You've got this. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Just start to trust the life in you, who knows the way, who is there to guide you, provide for you. When? In this moment. Only now. Because all that we will ever have is now. Now all our needs are met. Because when we get to the 5-year, it's also only going to be now. Our tomorrow is always only going to be now. So we got to start focusing and savoring the now. Love you lots. Is it from Zetster's Lab?